Hello, welcome to News Roundup, where we bring you highlights and key stories. I'm Sharifat Ibrahim. First, the headlines. Senate adopts dual mode transmission of results in the 2027 election. Nigerian troops overrun terrorist stronghold in Kogi State. Reps raise Sport Institute's 2026 budget to 60 billion naira. Now the news in details. The Nigerian Senate has approved an amendment to Clause 60, subsection 3 of the Electoral Act as amended, following the electronic transmission of election results, but stopping short of making real-time transmission mandatory. Under the new provision, presiding officers may electronically transmit results from polling units directly to the Independent National Electoral Commission's results viewing portal. However, according to the Senate amendment to the bill being proposed, where electronic transmission is not possible due to technical challenges, manual collation will still be permitted. The decision marks a shift from earlier positions that marked public debate and concern among civil society groups and political stakeholders. While lawmakers say the amendment provides flexibility and accounts for infrastructure gaps across parts of the country, critics argue that failing to mandate real-time electronic transmission could weaken transparency safeguards in the electoral process. Attention is now turning to INEC as questions mount over the Commission's technological readiness and capacity to deploy reliable digital infrastructure nationwide. Analysts note that expanding fiber optic coverage and satellite connectivity across all 774 local government areas will be critical to ensuring seamless electronic transmission of election results. Some stakeholders have also pointed to the House of Representatives version of the bill, which contains provisions that appear to be stronger on mandatory electronic transmission of election results. Despite different views, the Senate maintains that the amendment strikes a balance between innovation and practically ensuring that elections are not disrupted in areas with limited network coverage. The amendment bill is expected to undergo further legislative processes, including harmonization with the House of Representatives through a bicameral conference committee of the two chambers of the National Assembly before being transmitted to the President for assent. Moving on, Nigerian troops have recorded a significant breakthrough in the ongoing fight against terrorism, with the successful capture of a notorious terrorist camp reportedly linked to feared bandits leaders Kachala Ibrahim and Shuaibu in Kogi State. The operation, carried out through a coordinated offensive by security forces, led to the dismantling of the criminal hideout believed to have served as a strategic base for planning and launching attacks across the state and neighboring communities. According to security sources, the camp was located in a forest long associated with criminal activities. During the raid, troops engaged the terrorists in a gun battle, forcing them to flee and abandon key supplies and logistics, with several weapons, ammunition, and other incriminating materials recovered from the scene. The camp is said to have functioned as a major operational hub for Kachala Ibrahim and Shuaibu, both of whom have been linked to kidnapping, armed robbery, and other violent crimes in parts of Kogi State and surrounding areas. Residents of affected communities have expressed relief and commended the Nigerian armed forces for their courage and dedication to protecting lives and property. Security sources have assured the public that operations will continue until all criminal elements are completely eradicated from the area. And the Kogi State government has reaffirmed commitments to due process, international standards, and robust stakeholder collaboration in the execution of the proposed Zaria International Airport, Lokoja International Market, and other key infrastructure projects across the state. The special advisor to the governor on finance, Honorable Idris Shoaib, gave the assurance on Tuesday in Lokoja during an inspection tour of the proposed project site by members of the Sukuk project monitoring team and other critical stakeholders. Dominion Adeonju has a report.
According to him, extensive preparatory work has already been completed, including feasibility studies, environmental impact assessments, and social responsibility evaluations, all conducted in line with international best practices.
This is like a survey visit for them to familiarize with the environment where the airport is going to be sited. A lot of work is going on, all of you know, and the feasibility studies have been done. Impact assessments have been done, social responsibility assessments have been done, and all these have complied with international standard. On behalf of His Excellency Alhaji Usman Ahmed Ududu and my Honorable Commissioner, we welcome all the partners to this project.
Providing technical updates, the lead engineer at the Kogi State Ministry of Transportation, Engineer Achema Enemaku, disclosed that the Zairagi International Airport has successfully scaled the design stage and it is now set for full construction following government approval of the bidding process. From the financing perspective, a senior analyst at 117 Financial Services Limited, Camille Schweib, said the partnership between the Kogi State government, his firm, and Eva Capital is focused on exploring non-interest financing structures that offer flexible and competitive funding options.
Together with me, we have the parties to the transaction. So the transaction is about raising 50 billion naira for the Kogi State airport construction, together with the Kogi State International Market. So based on this, there are parties that are appointed to raise these funds from the capital markets. So, and the party is being led by Eva Capital.
In his remarks, Imam Shuaib of Ethical Advisory Services and Sharia advisor to the Kogi State Sukuk issuance emphasized that the Sukuk structure is carefully designed to ensure full compliance with the principles of Sharia.
Sharia advisory is an integral part of the ecosystem of Sukuk issuance. For a Sukuk to be successful, all the parties to the transaction must be involved, from the financial issuing houses to advisors to Sharia advisors. Essentially, the role of 117 Ethical Advisory Services Limited here is to offer Sharia advisory to the Sukuk project of Kogi State, which is geared towards construction of the airport and the international market.
Also speaking, Amin Mohammed, head of public sector at Eva Capital, described the inspection visit as timely, citing strong investor interest in the state infrastructure project.
We are very impressed with the work that has been ongoing on ground. It is a story that we are eager to tell investors outside of the state, that this state is very serious, this state is dedicated to progress, and this state is willing to push forward. So in any way we can come and invest when the bond comes out, so we encourage people to do so.
Meanwhile, the site engineer for the Lokuta International Markets Project, Engineer Omojola Benjamin of SABC Limited, expressed satisfaction with the inspection process and assured stakeholders of timely completion and learn with the project timelines.
The news roundup is coming to you on Luga TV. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us. When the world shifts, we are there. From Kogi to the global stage. Hello, welcome to News Roundup, where we bring you highlights and key stories. I'm Sharifat Ibrahim. Every headline, every heartbeat, every victory. News Roundup delivers the stories that shape our lives. Not just the news, but the pulse of now. Politics, people, power plays, and the passion of sport. All brought to you with speed, accuracy, and unmatched clarity. Fast, fearless, and unfiltered. News Roundup every weekend, every story, only on Luga TV. Welcome back. Special Advisor on Media to the Governor of Kogi State, Honorable Ismaila Isa, has released a summary of the performance update of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo in the first 2 years in office as the Chief Servant of the people of Kogi State. Victoria Stephen has more.
The report featured in the 8th edition of Lugard House monthly newsletter, a publication of the Office of the Special Advisor on Media to the Governor, has been received as a timely publication that reflects 2 years of purposeful governance under Governor Ododo. According to him, the publication documents the governor's leadership journey, emphasizes policy execution, institutional consolidation, and outcomes achieved in infrastructure, healthcare, education, security, sound economic management, and governance reform. The special advisor said the newsletter presents governance through evidence, detailing projects executed, reforms sustained, and systems strengthened, thus setting the stage for the next 2 years of the administration. He also drew attention to the role of collaboration in governance, noting that the Office of the Kogi State First Lady features prominently for its social interventions that have complemented government policies and extended their impact to communities, women, children, and vulnerable groups.
If you look at the performance of the governor in the last 2 years, especially his intervention in revitalizing the health sector in the state, most especially the primary health care institutions, there has been no performance that has bettered this one in the history of our state. Looking at what he's done in the last 2 years, almost everyone can attest to the fact that his intervention has been very massive, especially his common sense approach to governance, taking government back to the people at the grassroots. and this has been well acknowledged and applauded by most of the stakeholders in the state.
Honorable Issa also announced the release of a special documentary highlighting Governor Do's midterm achievements and showcases visual evidence of key projects, stakeholder engagement, and community impact across the state, providing citizens with a comprehensive overview of the administration's milestones and reaffirming commitment to transparency and accountability in governance.
The Kogi State House of Assembly has ratified the appointment of Hajia Mariam Abedo as the Director General of the Kogi State Pension Commission. The confirmation hearing by the Assembly followed her appointment by Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo, leading to appearance before the lawmakers during plenary, where she was screened and subsequently confirmed to lead the Commission for another 5 years. Speaking after her confirmation, Hajia Mariam expressed appreciation to the Assembly members for finding her worthy of the appointment. She assured the legislators and the people of Kogi State of her commitment to repositioning the Pension Commission in line with the policy direction of the administration of Governor Ododo.
We don't work in isolation. Whatever we are doing, we still have to refer to His Excellency and seek his approval. His Excellency, we still have to approve. I will refer it to you.
She also commended the lawmakers for their support and encouragement for women in leadership positions, noting that their decision demonstrates renewed hope and great opportunities for women across Kogi State. She expressed appreciation to Governor Ododo for finding her worthy of appointment upon the expiration of her first term in office as Director General of the State Pension Commission. On sports, the House of Representatives Committee on Sport has increased the proposed 2026 budget of the National Institute for Sports, NIS, from 2.8 billion naira to about 60 billion naira. The chairman of the committee, Honorable Kabiru Ahmadu, disclosed this on Wednesday during the Institute's budget defense session at the House of Representatives in Abuja. He said the upward review followed consultations between the committee, the management of the institute, and the leadership of the Budget Office of the Federation. The chairman commended the Director General of the NIS, Mr. Philip Shuaibu, for what he described as transformative leadership since his appointment by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. According to him, the Director General has repositioned the institute and expanded its scope of operations despite funding challenges, including the non-release of capital funds in the 2025 fiscal year. He described the institute as a critical pillar in the country's sports architecture and decried years of inadequate funding, which he said had limited its capacity to perform optimally. The lawmaker stressed the need for sustained and improved budgetary support to enable the NIS to fulfill its mandate effectively and pledged the committee's commitment to working with relevant stakeholders to ensure better funding for the institute. Stay tuned for a documentary on the mid-term performance of Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo as Executive Governor of Kogi State. And that is on this week's episode of News Roundup. Until next week, I'm Sharifat Ibrahim. Thank you for staying with us.
In the heart of Nigeria lies a convergence of opportunities, resilience, and unmistaken greatness. Kogi State. Here, leadership is not defined by words, but by actions taken, by systems strengthened, and by lives transformed. 2 years ago, the people of Kogi State entrusted their future in the hands of a leadership driven by clarity, courage, and commitment to redefined governance. Brick by brick, step by step, sector by sector, the administration of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has continued to deliver visible dividends of democracy with development in key sectors of the economy, attracting national and international recognition. Understanding that no development can thrive without peace, the Ododo-led administration has taken bold and decisive actions to secure lives and property. Kogi State witnessed a strategic upgrade of its security architecture with the deployment of 2 advanced HP-20 surveillance drones, providing real-time intelligence across vast and difficult terrains. Hundreds of operational security vehicles were deployed.
We have men that can confront this criminal. I'm very happy with the level of operational successes that they have recorded thus far, and we are not stopping here. We are moving on until we push them out of our land.
We intend to make sure that the forests and the communities of Kogi State once again enjoy peace.
Alhaji Ahmed Usman Dudu has been supportive to our operational engagement within the state. By this initiative, I am confident that His Excellency has reaffirmed his commitment to ensuring consistent support, collaboration, and cooperation with the Nigerian Army.
With this tense situation of security you see perceive, may God Almighty reward you. Sir, the military men demonstrated their professionalism. If not for their effort, nobody would be found here again.
They are doing work, fine. We appreciate them all the time. They are patrol all around.
But because of several clearance operations, I think we're having headway, and God is giving us victory over them. In the last couple of days, it's victory all along for us and for our security agencies.
Governor is a proactive governor. He's a silent achiever. As far as security is concerned, he has proffered solution to security issues by ensuring that salaries are being paid on time. And so some serious-minded people have resigned from crime. The only advice I have for the governor is to continue the good work he is doing.
In a historic move, members of the Vigilante Service have been formally integrated into the civil service, professionalizing community security and strengthening trust between the government and the people. As security improved, confidence returned, farms reopened, markets stayed active, and communities live in peace.
If you look at the performance of the governor in the last 2 years, especially his intervention in revitalizing the health sector in the state, most especially the primary health care institutions, there has been no performance that has bettered this one in the history of our state. Looking at what he's done in the last 2 years, almost everyone can attest to the fact that his intervention has been very massive, especially his common sense approach to governance, taking government back to the people at the grassroots. And this has been well acknowledged and applauded by most of the stakeholders in the state.
Healthcare and education remain key pillars of the human capital development agenda. A healthy population that is educated is the engine of development in any society. Primary healthcare centers have brought quality medical services closer to the people.
We took delivery of pregnant women here. We do postnatal services, antenatal services, immunization, and others. To be sincere with you, we thank God Almighty for all the effort His Excellency Usman Ahmed Ododo has put in place in promoting our healthcare systems in Kogi State.
We appreciate the government of Usman Ododo, the governor of Kogi State. The man is very trying for us. We thank God for the health center. Anytime, either in the night, or in the afternoon, or in the morning, they are here already.
Today, Kogi now has the lowest number of out-of-school children in northern Nigeria, and the number continues to drop, with a great achieved by the administration of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo. School fees and examination charges for primary and secondary education are now fully covered. Bursaries and scholarships for students in tertiary institutions are paid, keeping dreams alive and classrooms full.
For students to have a modern laboratory like this where they can get their equipment and they can see what they are being taught in their class. It is a very good initiative, and we give a big kudos to the state government, His Excellency Governor Usman Ododo, and the supportive and collaborative partners.
He's using his tentacles to attract a lot of bursary for the state, and girls' child education is top-notch.
His Excellency gave us 100 poles of solar street lights. If you come to this campus at night, it's highly illuminated.
And for those of us who are in the teaching profession, our job has been made easy.
Under Governor Ododo, infrastructure development is no longer a promise. It is visible, measurable, and felt everywhere. Over 250 kilometers of road now stretch across all 21 local government areas, connecting communities and unlocking rural economies. From the audit house to doctors and police quarters, erosion control projects to the Pencom House and township roads, the message is clear. This administration is building for impact.
We extend our gratitude to His Excellency Alhaji Usman Ododo for his efforts to see that we have a very good development in our community in general, especially this unit of road. We had it very tough to convey our material as at then. When this governor came, the construction is ongoing. We've been having it very perfectly to convey our material from our farm, from market to our residence conveniently. And anybody who may wish to come to our community will come conveniently. Before they will refuse to come to this place. Not only that, the culvert and drainage we have here is fantastic.
Honestly, we have lost hope on this road. As major as it is, this particular road is linking so many communities together. It's linking Okeagi community to Mopa. It's linking Ilema Okeagi community to Mopa, as well as Ilai community to Mopa. And this particular road is linking this aspect of Ileteju area to the other aspect of Ileteju area. So we want to give kudos to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo, for this magnanimous achievement. This particular one is laudable, and we so much appreciate it.
We really appreciate the government for doing this particular thing for us. Since they introduced this particular erosion control in this area here, we are all happy about it. Here is very free. With this rainy season, water will be flowing freely now. Everybody will be enjoying their own environment. We thank God for that, for the government to impact this particular project in this our area here. We are very happy about that.
Agriculture, the backbone of Kogi, received unprecedented attention. With billions of naira invested, farmers were empowered through training programs, access to improved seedlings, modern equipment, and mechanized farming support. These strategic interventions boosted productivity, increased yields, and ensured food security, not just for Kogi, but beyond its borders. Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has taken a historic leap by attracting investment in aviation, solid minerals, and industrial complex. The proposed Zariagi International Airport and the Ajaokuta Economic City, home to Kogi Hunan Free Trade Zone, stand as pivotal symbols of audacious economic and industrial ambition, poised to transform Kogi into an industrial hub. Through empowerment programs, skills acquisition, financial support for socio-economic inclusion, thousands of Kogites have been lifted and empowered to build sustainable livelihoods.
The impact he has brought to the welfare of workers in the state. For the first time in the history of our state, areas of promotion that is cash-backed, and also the implementation of the new minimum wage, being the first state government to begin the implementation after the announcement by the federal government a little over a year ago. So you can see that his performance has been very, very sterling. It's unprecedented in the history of our state. We are very proud of what we've done as a state. For the next 2 years, we are hoping that we are going to top what has been achieved, and it will be a ground for his re-election by 2027.
On the political side, the rank of opposition politicians moving into the APC and the number of endorsements are indications of a command performance by Governor Ododo.
We are here to let people know that our assignment is to serve sincerely and make available dividend of democracy to our people and not noise making. When you are working, you don't talk. We are working and we are busy. It is their job to make noise. It is our job to serve our people and impact the lives of our people.
2 years on, Kogi State no longer awaits the future, and the scale of progress is not measured just in time. It is by the level of transformation in security architecture, healthcare, education, agriculture, and the leap to industrialization.
Continue to reflect on our achievements, learn from our past, and continue to strive for a more inclusive, prosperous, and more united Kogi State.